We know Mnet's a snake, so you can't come for us. I don't think anyone would have caught that on.
Also, I have no idea what Kingdom is, to be completely honest.
Like, I like the song.
Oh, they're so good. I'm so glad they went on the show because it really cute.
Thingy.
Hello, everyone. So this is our Kingdom ranking video. So today we're gonna be looking at the first episode. You can stream it on Viki. That's how we do it. And then you can also watch the full performances on YouTube. And you know what? I'll be nice. I'll link them all down below. Mnet, please don't sue me. To start off, we're gonna introduce ourselves in like what groups we listen to, what type of music we listen to, and like what we like out of performances. I'll go first. Hello, my name's Hina, or at Miso Packet. The type of music I listen to, I kind of listen to anything from like heavy metal to like bubblegum pop. I do love me good rock music. My favorite group, K-pop group, is Day6. I also really like NCT, and I will off the bat say I do kind of have a slight bias towards Stray Kids because I do listen to them, and they're the only group that I know all the members' names. For performance, I do love me a good change in concept, like a 180 change in concept, like if it's like a bubblegum pop song to change it to like a dark emo song. I love that. And I love a good theatrical performance. I do love me a good musical, so anything very theatrical and very like wow showy I do like. Okay, that's for me. That's all me.
Okay. Hi, I'm Joanna. Sunshine Stays with my YouTube. What type of music I like? Honestly, I like to say I like ballad. But also, like, I'm very pop. Also rock. It's like it honestly just depends on the song. And I don't really have a hate towards any specific genre, to be honest. I'm open to like all types of music. Groups I listen to, ultimate group is Stray Kids. So I'm kind of very biased here, but also like I also enjoy all of the other groups in Kingdom, like their music. Like I'm a casual listener, casual stan. Only listen to title tracks, sometimes B-sides. Really depends. And I also like GOT7, NCT, Super M, I guess, if you want it like that bubble. Let's see. For performances, I think I also do like a 180 concept, but also it'd be nice because sometimes the 180 concept kind of takes away from like the original, like how the song hits. But if they're able to do the 180 and the song still hits, I very much appreciate that. Also, I love me some like acrobatics and like just theatrical. What else? I don't know. I love me some live vocals too, but I understand if they can't do it. But I prefer vocals over performance. So yeah.
I feel. Also, I want to preface, I don't know any of these groups besides Stray Kids and the Boys. I've seen iKON live, but I completely forgot. I keep on forgetting I saw iKON live. So yeah. So I have no idea who ATEEZ SF9. I know BTOB because I like Get Real, so I know who Peniel is. But yeah, that's also, I want to say, I really don't know these groups except for Stray Kids and the Boys. So I do kind of have a slight bias towards them. I kind of have a strong bias for the Boys, but we'll get into that when we go into like our personal rankings. Should we just say what we know from the show? So from the show, we know that ATEEZ is number 5, SF9 is number 4, and BTOB is 3rd. Very interesting the way that they're doing the rankings, but yeah. So let's go into personal rankings. Who wants to go first? Boys, they can perform, but I just feel like they didn't bring anything new and fresh.
Didn't notice the knives until way later on. Everyone there was hecka vibing. I could go first.
Yeah.
I put SF9 as number 6. Like, I like the song Good Guy, right? Yeah. But I feel like the beginning was just spent for just like modeling and walking. Like it's cool, it's very dramatic and like I liked it, but it was very long before we could get into like the actual chorus of the song. So I kind of wish they kind of incorporated it more differently, maybe, or include more of the chorus and like remix it more because it didn't seem like they remixed it too much. But yeah. So it's more like a dance break, is what I have in my notes.
For my number 6, I also had SF9, like basically what Joanna said. Like there's just a bunch of like standing around and like they only performed for like 45 seconds. Also, I did listen to the original and I didn't like the remix. I really like the rap of the original. I wish they showcased that too. I don't know. I wonder how well they're gonna do because I don't know anything about them, but they're all really attractive. So
The thing is, like, they look really put together. Like
that's
they know
true.
what they're doing.
Yeah.
So I get that, but also I kind of expected more because I'm like, oh, it's Kingdom. So
Same. They didn't give me any, they kind of just like, we're hot, we're sexy, and then we can kind of dance and sing. Like, no, give me more. I saw a good guy. I know you guys can dance. I know you guys can rap. Show me.
okay, so for number 5, I put 80s. Like I like that it was like 180 and it was a totally different vibe, but like I just really like the original vibe a lot. And like for the chorus specifically, I don't know. They like cut some of like the O's part, like the yeah, and then I don't know. I feel like that just hits. That is like it fits the song so well, but I understand them changing it because to fit the different vibe. I think yeah. And the blood was cool, him spitting it out. And I think it was cool that they kind of incorporated their dancing like they were on a ship. And then at the end, when they like come together, like they were on a ship, which fits their group concept. I think a standout for me was Jung Ho. I think he's like the maknae. His like facial expression and vocals at the end, I think that just really showed like how intense, and I don't know, I just really like that part. And then of course the torch was nice at the end. mm, it kind of rushed, I guess. Yeah, we had a little thing. What did I have? What was I on? I said the ending was nice because of like the torch and stuff and like the boat formation that they had going on. It kind of felt really rushed and like yeah, I don't know, it just felt really rushed, like panic. Maybe that was on purpose, maybe it wasn't, but maybe they could have done something to have it more smoothly, go more smoothly. Like maybe the torch being closer, because I don't know, it just felt rushed and chaotic. Guess that was the purpose of doing it. But yeah.
For me, I have Icon as number 5. I just feel like for my notes, I was like, I am kind of torn because they did bring like good energy and a good performance. Like you can tell like Bobby was like so relaxed and like they're just having fun. But I just feel like they didn't bring anything new and fresh for me personally. I love me good theatric stuff, like theatrics, so that's why I rank them kind of lower than everyone else. Kind of just like with SF9 too, they kind of didn't show me like anything new or special like out of a boy group. I feel that's how I felt. Like they didn't show me any perform like a good theatric because I love me a good theatric.
Okay, I think I have to say that I get that, but also like for me, I think I put 18 at number 5 is because I don't know, the song just didn't hit for me compared to like how Icon. So that's why I put Icon as number 4 because I think the remix is like really good. And it's just like them having fun on stage and like I like really appreciate that, you know? Like I think Bobby he was just like so relaxed and smiley and like he still had like the charisma and all that stuff, which I really enjoyed. And yeah, I just think it everyone everyone there was hecka vibing to it. And they were like so excited
Yeah.
about Rhythm Toss. So
Yeah.
I also really enjoyed that
The
just
stage
because
was really fun. I
vibes.
do agree.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Number 3.
Wait, number 4.
Oh, number 4. You didn't do your number 4. That's right.
Oh,
Wait, didn't
my number 4 was the boys. I just have
you?
like really high expectations for them because I watched their Kingdom performances. I watched their Mama performance and like, okay, these um also I wasn't the biggest fan of the remix version. I love the triangular fight reference with the piano and the choreo, but like the other three that I have ranked higher, I feel like kind of outshine them. But because also they did a really good job with their Road to Kingdom performance too. Like as I said before, I kind of had high expectations for them, but also I know that they're kind of limited for like the number one song thing. Like that was like the thing, like the parameter. So I gave them some slack for that. But yeah, that's why I have them as number 4. I was like, come on, guys. I did love Julian's little jump thing. I thought that was really cool. I wish they showcased vocals more. Hear Kevin sing. Kevin's my bias. I want to see him shine. I love my Vancouver boy, my Burnaby bro, you know? So that's yeah. That's why I had the boys as number 4.
Number 3, I put B2B. I was like, vocals. Yes, I love me live vocals. I love me harmonization, ballads. Love those. Um, Actually, I haven't listened to original that much to really tell what they remixed, other than changing their parts. But also, like the original, I'm pretty sure is like really good. Kahina, I know
I've
she.
been listening to Beautiful Pain on repeat after this performance. It's so good. I love this song. Yeah. I also had BTB for number 3.
But yeah, I said I know they're a vocal based group. Recently, I guess I think they did performance back in the day, and yeah, I think just like showing what they have is like vocals, but like I wish they like showed a little more performance instead of just standing. But I think okay, I'm not gonna. I already watched their performance for the next episode, so I'm like,
Yeah, same.
I can't. I'm hecka biased now with that top, but we're just gonna move on from there.
Yeah. I also had BGB as number 3 because of the vocals. And it just like, you don't need to have like fancy dance moves to have like a meaningful and powerful and like strong performance. But I do want to see them cover like fun songs. Like I wrote down maybe cover a ballad version of an unlikely song like Punch It or Kick It, LMAO, something like that. Like I just wanted to see them do something fun, something creative. The 3 performances were released today. The BTB one was released today, and I did see that they were doing some theater stuff. So I'm really glad they
I
did that.
almost cried.
Yeah. But I've been listening to Beautiful Pain on repeat over and over and over again. So I feel like they did a good job with like even from the first episode, I'm already hooked. I'm a Melody now. Peniel's my bias, but honestly, I think I might. I wrote this before I listened to Beautiful Pain over and over and over again, but I think actually I might have them as number 2 because I feel like they really did catch me hook, line, and sinker with Beautiful Pain.
So for number 2, I put The Boys. I really actually like the remix. I know it's a different vibe, and I do really like the original vibe more. And it's like similar to how ATEEZ did it. I don't know. The chorus didn't really hit as I like it, but still like I enjoyed it, and they're more, I guess it was very nice to just watch them perform it. Let's see. I like how they didn't use that many props. I think they were trying to be more creative with like their like own what they have. I guess like during Sunwoo's part with like the hands and the camera and like grabbing. To be honest, I was confused when I first saw it. I still don't really know what kind of point of view that was. I don't know. My head just can't wrap around it, but I like how creative that is. You know, I appreciate it. Um like Hina said, I had more expectations from them, but also it could be that they're just warming up, you know, because you know the shock factor for later on. Um but I wish they did a little extra, but also I still appreciate the performance as it is. I love the triangular fight part. I think it's just like the movements and like you can see in the facial expression how like dramatic and just like the desperation, and I really like that. Um I like how like it starts like the floor changes and it starts lighting up. So Juyeon dropping and then catapulting, I think that was cool. Like, who the heck just like allows himself to just drop and then be thrown to the front? But yeah, I think, and then on my final note, I have the whole choreography was just satisfying to watch. That's why they're like so high up for me because it's just so satisfying. Mhm.
Okay, I am currently rethinking about my ranking, and I think actually I'll have ATEEZ as my third and BTOB as my second. Um, Reason for ATEEZ dropping down a bit is like I really love the performance. Like I ranked them number one originally because of like the 180 in concept, but like after listening to Joanna a bit, like there I also felt like it was a little rushed, but I really did love the performance with like the blood and the fire, and also keeping with that little pirate concept. I'm not really that familiar with ATEEZ. The only thing I really know about them is like their album colors or like green and orange or whatever, and they have like cool fonts. But I since I don't know that much about them, and I feel like they gave me a good first impression. I can't wait to see what more they do. So yeah, ATEEZ moved to 3, BTOB is second. I'm just gonna say my number one right now. Stray Kids. They were
Me
so
too.
good. Like as I said, I feel like we both kind of have a bias towards them, but like also like the choreography, the acrobatics, the performance, like I loved it. Like the use of props, like the JYP acrobatic, like it was also just very creative in how they interacted using the props and the stage to make the little crown. Like, oh, they're so good. I'm so glad they went on the show because I really can't wait to see what more creative things they do. Also, I have a side note. I don't think they will, but I kind of want them to cover the Seventh Sense because I want to see what they do with it. Also, happy anniversary to the Seventh Sense. My happy birthday.
Yeah, I think when I think about Kingdom and what the performances are like, I think what Stray Kids did really like showcase what like a lot of people were expecting from a Kingdom performance based on like Road to Kingdom, I guess, like the later episodes and with performances. And yeah, I am super biased. I love me Miro. And also I think all of them dyed their hair black for this. And I really think I'm just like, they going all out because we know Felix loves his blonde hair. He's having a crisis right now. But I like the remix. It obviously was transformed and it's different, but it still has the same hit, you know? With like the other songs like Wave and like The Stealer, like they were transformed, but they didn't hit the same compared like how Stray Kids like mixed Miro, which is why I really like. I like the props and all the lights, the knives. Like I don't even know what that is called when like it spins. They spin the knife. I don't know. I think at one point it's like you could hear the knife spinning. I don't know.
Oh, they said fidget spinner.
Yeah, I didn't notice until someone like pointed it out. And I think the only critique I have is that I get it was like part of the concept in the stage, but it was like dark. So I didn't notice the knives until way later on. Right, yeah, and I didn't notice like they were spinning knives and all that stuff until later on.
Yeah, I don't think I even noticed her spinning knives.
No, I feel like it's just that's a hard thing to do. It's like something a ninja would do. I don't know. Like,
Yeah, I
mhm.
feel. Also, I wish Felix's mic would have worked for the rap part. That would have been cool. Also, Changmin rapping fast first. I was like kind of thrown off by it. I was like, oh, I thought he was. Why is he kind of like a little ahead? But then he came out and said that like, oh, I did it so people knew that I was actually rapping. And then he actually did it on time in like Chan's room, and I was like, fuck, that's kind of hot though. He's like, bitch, I can rap, and I'm like, yeah, I know, but like you didn't have to go that hard. I really
Mhm.
like Champion's rap and Nero. So
Yeah, I also want to mention about like Felix's mic. It's weird to me that they cut out any like evaluation of Stray Kids, and I don't know. I feel like it'd be nice if they addressed it because I'm like I was confused when I first watched it. I was like, "Oh, this is Hyunjin's voice," but Felix is like singing the part or rapping the part, and yeah, I don't know. Not having people notice that because I like if you didn't know his voice and Hyunjin's voice, I don't think anyone would have caught that on. So
yeah, I kind of
yeah.
wish they talked about Changbin rapping faster also in the show. Like if I just like I didn't know and I thought that was like really weird. I was like, but I felt found that really jarring when I watched it. And if they talked about it in the show, I'd be like, oh, that's cool. I feel like I didn't like if I wasn't a big fan of Stray Kids and I was just like a casual watcher of Kingdom, I would have been kind of thrown off by it. Like I didn't like they had to go on like out of their own means to discuss it.
No,
That's
yeah, because I think only people that watch Stray Kids content and lives and stuff would know because they said it themselves, and like it just wasn't mentioned at all on the show. Oh, and this is a big obvious thing. Changbin and the freaking fire sprinkler thingy. Did you
that was
forget?
so cool when he was rapping while doing it.
I was like, wow. And then Woo Young, I think he was hyped, bro.
Uh,
Hmm. Oh, also on my notes, I I'm a stay obviously, so like I pick up more things for like Stray Kids because I just know them more. But I like how they switch parts, so like everyone had a part. Cause like Changbin and Hyunjin, like their rap before the chorus, like it's quite not long, but like that they would have a lot of parts within the performance, and so they like gave it to Jisung and Felix, and then I think for the chorus, it's Chan's part, but he didn't sing anything. He just did all like the Stray Kids woo, and he still like had a part in it, even though he didn't sing or anything like that. But he gave his part to Sungmin. So I
yeah,
thought that was cool how they had all the
yeah,
members
I thought it
show.
was really well rounded, and that's something I was like kind of thrown off with the boys. I know there's like 13 members, so it's like kind of hard to split up, or 12, so it's really hard to split up all the parts. But that's what I really liked about Stray Kids because I feel like besides like B2B, I feel like they gave all the members a chance to like have a part and have the highlight. Like even if like Mangchan didn't like, sing, he did a fucking flip. So
Yeah,
like
no, and
they all stood out in their own like different way. Like
Mhm.
for the boys, like I didn't see Kevin at all and I was kind of disappointed, you know? But
No, yeah,
for
like they all had a part
yeah,
that
and they
it
were
was
all
like
high like
Mhm.
Lino's part. I was like, there he is.
Yeah, I know. Like he had like such a small chunk, but also like it was like a big impact. So like you remember it.
Yeah.
I like about how each member got their like highlight, you know?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Because I can't even remember like for the boys' performances. Like I can't remember each person's separate part, but for Stray Kids, I feel like I can remember like whenever. each person was like shown and like was a part of the performance.
Oh yeah, like where's Jacob? I didn't see Jacob.
Yeah.
At the snake, so you can't come for us for
This was our kingdom ranking video from someone who's more experienced and someone who doesn't really know what the fuck's going on, but just watching it. I'm like, ew, sparkles, ew, performing. Yeah. Please don't cancel us. These are just our personal opinions. You can have your own opinion. Honestly, let me know what your ranking is down below. If you have any good ATEEZ member videos or SF9 member videos, are there iKON BTOB? If you have any good like helpful guide videos, please comment them down below. I'll watch them. I want to learn. Yeah. Thank you for watching. Once again, I'm saying this again. You can have your own opinion. Please don't cancel me. Don't find my Twitter. Don't cancel me. Okay.
Hey.
Bye.